sleep around here?
Mama! Mommy?
I said, shut your trap, Molly.
Oh, stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't done nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
You want to make something out of me?
How about I make a pancake out of you? My mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat, and she was holding me up so I could see all the big ships. And then I couldn't find her no more. Blow. It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, read me your note. Again, please.
Sure, Molly. Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie. She was born on October the 28th and we'll be back together.
We left half a silver locket round her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Now we're laughing. All right. Do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out? Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got them. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house, warm heads
Now what?
Annie, what you doing? Running away. Oh my goodness! My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them. Annie, you're crazy. Is Hannah gonna catch us? I give you the paddle. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay. I'm ready. Wish me luck. Good luck, Annie.
So long, you dumbbell. Good luck. Aha! Gotcha! Get up. Get up.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Turn around. I said turn around. There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
What an orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying that they loved me and that they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Now for this one, shenanigans, you'll all get down on your knobbly little knees and you'll clean the stump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now! Why any kid would want to be an orphan? I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treating, we get tricked. Instead Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Hi,
Hey, kids clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not. Hey, Aggie, how's the prettiest gal on 14th Street?
Oh, bundles, get out of here with that laundry.
Oh, so long, gorgeous, and Merry Christmas!
Huh? You call this clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty. Annie? Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles! Police! Police! No more hard no eye for Annie. Lucky that she got a plane.
But we're gonna have to pay. Gonna get our faces slapped.
Gonna get our knuckles wrapped.
It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel.
Excuse me, sir? Could you don't listen after you open the picnic? Why not? Nobody's buying them anyway. Gee, thanks, mister.
Say, kid, when's the orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
You seen any stray mutts around here?
No, sir.
Good. Then they must be running wild over to Astor Place.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. Everything's gonna be fine with both of us. If not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. But I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I can stick up my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer.
That dog there, ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer, he's my dog.
You're a dog hunt. So what's his name?
His name? Oh, his name is Sandy. Right, that's it. I call him Sandy because of his nice sandy color.
Let's see him answer to his name then.
We see, officer, I just got him in some type of...
Call him.
Here, Sandy. Here, boy. Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Right, next time, I want to see him on a proper leash and with a license, or else he goes to the pound.
Yes, officer. I understand.
Now get out of here before you catch a death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When it's stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I can stick up my chin and
Hannigan. We found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of those hoovers over the river with a bunch of bums.
They weren't bums.
Had a man who met with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin. Out in the freezing cold with just a thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
All in line of duty. And you, don't let me ever hear again that you ran away from this nice lady. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. The next time you walk out that door, it'll be 9:53. Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. Yeah, I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
See? Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire?
Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays with him at his home.
What sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly
Hi.
and intelligent
Mississippi. Capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Mississippi.
and cheerful.
Shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9? 10. 11? Yes, 11 would be perfect. And oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers redheaded children.
11, a redhead. I'm sorry, but we don't have any orphans like that.
Well, what about this child right here?
Annie? Oh, no, you don't want her.
Well, perhaps I should call a board of orphans and...
If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
Oh, boy.
If you'll get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy.
Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh, boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Hey, kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to ya. Bye,
Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts in the squirrel. There will say tuck to it to a prohibition of
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell. Good afternoon, Drake, everyone.
Good afternoon, miss.
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss, we're expecting him any minute.
You really live here. Or is this just a train station?
We really live here. Now, would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone.
This is Annie. She'll be with us for Christmas. Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear. Now, what would you like to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them first. And then I'll get to the windows. And then I'll...
Annie, you don't have to do
Where's everybody? Hello, everybody.
Sir. Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your time in Chicago, sir?
Not bad. Only took 11 hours. Grace,
Yes, sir.
any messages?
President Roosevelt wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Mr. Warbucks.
Good to see you all again. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Grace, grab your notebook. Who's that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks. The orphan who'll be with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, and so I chose a girl.
Anyway, she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Oh, I'm just Annie, Mr. Warbucks, sir. I haven't got any last name. And I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
No, not at all. I'm even happier. So, Grace, let's start with the iron ore shipment figures from Toledo too. What do we do with this child?
Well, it is her first night here, sir.
Annie, as it's your first night, you ought to do something special. Would you like to go to the movies?
Gosh, Mr. Warbucks, I've never been to one.
You go to the Roxy, and then you grab an ice cream soda at Rumpelmayer's, and then take a Hanson cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, cancel the dictation tonight. You'll take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee.
What's the matter, Annie?
Well, it's just that I thought you were going to take me.
Oh no, I'll be far too busy tonight.
Oh, gee.
Now, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, and when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
Oh, sure, it's okay. I know Mr. Warbucks.
Drake,
Yes, sir?
grab our coats.
Oh, gee.
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Which car will you be running, sir?
Duesenberg. No, wait. She's been cooped up in an orphanage for so long. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy.
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, the smell of those bus fumes. There's no air like air in New York City. Come, slowpokes. We gotta make it to the Roxy before the prices change. NYC, the shimmer on Times Square, the post,
The beat.
the drive. NYC, some may say that I'm square, but wow, I come alive.
The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks and tilts and breathes. To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain again. NYC, just got it this morning. $3, 2 bags, 1 meal. NYC, I do that morning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gershwins or Copeland Hart, the place they love the best. Though California pays big for their art, the fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. Tonight's the line, why not? It's NYC. NYC, you're standing lonely. You crown, you're still the tramp. Amen for NY.
Keep it quiet down there! Immediate seating! There's immediate seating!
Popcorn. Why'd you say some popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since. Give in. Don't fight. Good girl. Good night. height in NYC.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that just because a woman is 35 or more, romance is not to be over in life.
God, I hope not. Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, I have some papers for you that need to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Annie, the daughter of a millionaire?
No, the daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops. Pardon me, Blondie. Hey, sis, long time no see.
Rooster! They finally let you out of prison. What were you in for this?
Some old geezer said I spent an amount of $1,100 bucks.
Why do you say that?
Because the roosters was out of 1,100 bucks.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from...
Jersey City.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here!
So, who was the blondie I bumped into on the way in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
Annie, one of the orphans from here, is getting adopted by him.
Ugh, crummy orphans.
Yeah, living at the lap of luxury, while the two Hannigan kids end up in the skids. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4, while she gets $4.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is griping me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To getting more bucks.
Instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess.
Yes! Easy Street.
Yes, Mr. Prince. No, I'm not asking for your help. I just think you should do something about it. We'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Look, Why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Miss Roosevelt come around for supper Christmas Eve? Well, wonderful. Okay, goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
What about a package from Tiffany's?
It arrived this morning.
Ah, perfect. We'll bring her down there and I'll ask to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Hello?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, I was born into a very poor family. Both my parents died before I was 10. So I made a vow to myself. One day I'll be really, really rich.
That was a good idea.
Yes. But lately I've realized something. No matter how much money I have, if I've got nobody to share it with, I may as well be broke. So, I picked this up for you yesterday in Tiffany's.
For me?
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Rat. Oh,
It's a locket. I noticed that old broken one you always wear. I told myself I'll get that girl a new locket. So here, we'll take this one off.
No! I don't want a new one.
What's the matter, Annie?
This locket. My mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And an old too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm very lucky being here with you for Christmas. The one thing I want in all the world, more than anything else, is to find my mother and father and to be like all the other kids with folks of my own.
I'll find them. I'll find your parents for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father, Annie, if he has to put everyone in his organization on the job and if he has to pull every political string there is for him to pull.
Even and up to the White House. Annie, give me a locket.
But Mr. Warbucks,
It could be our best clue. The FBI can trace who bought it.
Okay. Maybe they should have it.
Annie, you may be finding your parents within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about it.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And pretty soon everyone will know that I'm looking for my mother and father, because we're gonna go on the radio and tell them. So make sure you listen, okay? Maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, So maybe now this dress, the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? Thank you, Annie. Good. And welcome to America's favorite radio program, The Oxen Hours Smash, starring your old softy, Beth Healy. Good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice to drop by.
Good evening, Beth Healy. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about little Annie here.
Yes, Beth Healy. I'm now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they're Annie's parents.
Whoa! So, Annie's parents can listen in right to Oliver Warbucks, Terrific Stations. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Beth Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall, that's another hour of a Thursday night get-together has gone by faster than you can say opposite. Well, this is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's girl, saying, until next week, same time, same station, good night. Hey ho, woman, hey, ta-ta-ta, we both got your style. But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bold, probably, you stand out of line. But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing? Make sure the side will roll. It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's famous. Me too.
Who wants to be on the Donald radio anyway?
I do. So for all the owls of the Smarts family, this is Becky saying, hey ho, and hey, tap, tap, you're both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bold, probably, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing? All it makes me the style you roll. It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. So stand it up, so chat it up, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear your best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 Barney, smile.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing she'll be in the movies. Now get to bed.
Miss Hannigan.
A $50,000 reward. 50,000. What couldn't I do with $50,000?
Excuse us, ma'am? Are you the lady that runs this orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ma'am, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then. We had to leave our baby on the front stoop. Our little girl, our Annie.
Your Annie's parents? I can't believe it. Where'd you say you come from again?
A little farm up in Canada where there's lots of chickens and ducks and geese.
And roosters! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Rooster! I never knew it was you in 100 years.
Fooled you, sis. We're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
We need your help, sis, to pull this thing off with all the details about Annie.
But what's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half? Half? Half!
Okay. 25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What are we doing there afterwards?
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears for good. We'll get the money, we'll blow this crummy town, and then Little and I will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Annie, but I've spoken to more than 1,000 people claiming you to be your parents, and they were all liars and fakes.
Gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir, not one of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry, Annie.
I was just someone was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Warburg, sir? It's just come from the FBI.
Oh, finally. They located the locket's manufacturer in Utica, New York.
Oh boy!
Over 90,000 remain installed. I'm sorry, Annie. The FBI doesn't think there's a chance of mailing or finding your parents for your locket. Grace,
That's okay. You did your best. Anyway, I guess a kid can get along without parents. You didn't turn out so bad, after all.
do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I counted my real mother and father, there's no one in the world who'd rather have their own father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption party. It's going to be a celebration. You can invite anybody you want to be there. Who'd you want?
Well, I guess I met Miss Sparrow here, and Mr. Drake, and Miss Gill, and, well, everyone here, I guess.
Drake,
Yes, sir?
get the servants spiffed up. They're going to be guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
Oh, it would be far too past their bedtime. But you know what? I'll invite the orphanage around here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the
And
world.
I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last. Together forever.
We're tied a knot. They never got together.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need
Anything but you. Yesterday you played awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday you played awful.
But that's
Not now, that's then. I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. I think tomorrow I'm an apple seller too.
I don't need anything,
Anything,
anything. I don't need anything but you.
Excuse us, folks. Shirley, look, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, where are your mom and dad?
Mudge is the name, Ralph Mudge. And this here's the wife, Shirley.
And you? Annie Much.
Annie Much?
We love each other. We had to leave behind.
Oh, we've seen a great number of people.
Well, I'd be expecting you wanting proof of who we are. Here's our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, name Anne Elizabeth Mudge. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge. New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th? That's my birthday.
Ralph, look. She's wearing the locket.
When we left Annie at the orphanage, we left her house for the locket and kept the other. Yes, it fits perfectly.
Thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Mr. Much, what about the check?
Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be happy to give you whatever.
Have you not heard I've offered $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they're Annie's parents?
No, sir. Anyway, we don't want one. No.
On the other hand, Ralph, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie up right in the country.
Is it okay if we keep Annie until the morning, Christmas, and then you can pick her up and the check?
Whenever you prefer, sir.
Bye, Annie, love. Mwah.
Until tomorrow morning, sweetie, and you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Oops. Pardon me, Blondie.
Merry Christmas!
Well, this is...
Wonderful news.
Grace, we should celebrate. Annie Mudge has found her parents. Let's raise a toast to Annie Mudge.
Yes, to Annie Mudge.
No!
Annie!
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, I have the strangest feeling that I've seen that Mr. Mudge before and that he's not who he says he is.
Well, we won't give her up then, until we're certain.
But how?
I'll go straight to the top, to the President of the United States, even if he is a Democrat.
Silly, don't cry, nothing to fear. Better where they live is nice despite here. Better my life is gonna be sweet. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was his baby. Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
You're probably too.
Yes, we've been up all night here. Agents coming in and out. Oh, did you know President Roosevelt's here?
Really?
Mr. President!
Merry Christmas, Miss President Roosevelt. Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. Margaret and David Bennett.
But I thought...
Now, Annie,
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
are you alright?
Yes, but do you mean that I'm an orphan after all?
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And that I love you too, Mr. Warbucks. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could easily have been forged, but nobody knew about the locket except for us.
And the FBI.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, the children from the orphanage, sir.
Oh, Miss
Hi,
Hannigan.
kids!
I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I know you anywhere.
Let me introduce you to everyone. So you know my secretary, Miss Farrell, and the President of the United States, and my butler, Drake.
Look, this present's for all of us. This just comes from the FBI.
Ah, finally. Now it all fits together.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas and all. We just want to pick up our Annie and the check.
Ah, the check. Of course, a certified check for $50,000.
Certified to the name of the jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Lois, turn them over.
And you'll also find that this is their accomplice.
I've never seen these people till yesterday.
Oh, come on, Miss Annie.
And you tell them how good and nice I always was to you.
Oh, gee, I'm so sorry, Miss Hannigan. But remember the one thing you always taught me. Never tell beginning of a wonderful new life, a new deal. Hey, I rather like that, a new deal.
I agree, Franklin. A new deal.